Hey, everybody. Today we're going to talk about building a real business through time, trust, and tenacity. Okay. So we're going to talk about something that I know is going to hit home for a lot of you, especially if you've ever found yourself, spinning your wheels, working hard, but not seeing the growth you really want. Okay. That requires a shift. It's a shift from hustle, go, do to intentional business building. Or maybe you're like, I'd really like to make some more income, but I don't know how I'm going to do that. Am I building my business um, around my life? Okay. Or am I building my business in my life? Okay. So we're going to talk about no more dabbling, no more wondering if this is going to work, not just selling something. We are creating residual income for you guys, whether that's $500 a month that you can count on, $2,000 a month that you can count on, $5,000 a month, and so on. Okay. We are going to establish your business when you treat it like a business. Okay. There's a difference. So I'm going to start with asking you a very solid question. Are you treating this like a business or like something that you kind of do here and there, like a hobby, right? Or are you going to treat it like a business that is an income producing opportunity for you that produces residual income? Hobby behavior sounds and looks like, well, I'll work my business when I have the time. Oh, I'm going to try and do all my other life. And then if I've got time at the end of the day, I'm going to squeeze it in, right? Or if I feel like it one day, oh, and a great post comes around, then I'll do it. Okay. Or, oh, if somebody messages me, then I'll respond and work. Okay. Or maybe it's inconsistent posting, or I'm only going to show up when it feels good or exciting. Business behavior is it's scheduled, it's intentional, it's measured, it's committed. It's committed even when nobody's clapping yet, and maybe when you're not even winning. Okay. Hobbies cost you money. And what I mean by that is maybe you're not spending money to make money, but it costs you money in the fact that you're wasting time and not making money. It's costing you earned income. Businesses make you money. Okay. Don't dabble your way to momentum. You don't. You decide to build your business. You step into the thing like it's already working because it is. It will when you own it. Okay. So let's talk time. We all get the same 24 hours in a day. Okay. We're all super, super busy. But what you do with those 24 hours is going to define the future of your business. Okay. Here's the hard truth. If you don't own a calendar, the calendar is going to own you 100,000% of the time. Okay. 100,000. Okay. If you don't put it on your calendar and if you're not intentional, time's going to pass, right? Block off time like it's a meeting with your CEO. Yes, block off time like, oh, I've got to meet the CEO today. Okay. But guess what? You're the CEO. You're the one that's owning steering the ship and owning the boat. Okay. Stop asking, when am I going to fit it in? Start saying, well, this is when I work my business. Start saying, this is when I am scheduling this time. Okay. It doesn't have to be 8 hours a day. It just needs to be focused, purposeful, and protected. Okay. Even if it's 15 minutes here, 30 minutes there, an extra hour here. Okay. Focus, purposeful, and protected. Now, the third thing is trust. Okay. You need to become somebody that people can count on. Okay. People are not going to buy just your product. They're going to buy you. They're going to buy your consistency, your message, your belief. You don't have to be perfect. You don't have to be polished. You don't have to be aesthetic, but you do need to be predictable in your messaging. Go do a social media audit. When was the last time that you posted about Bravenly consistently? Not 4 times in a month. That's not consistent. Even 6 times in a month, not consistent. Okay. Are you talking about it in stories almost every single day? Okay. Be consistent, be reliable, show up, be real, but be reliable. Trust is built when you say, I'm here, I'm not going anywhere, I'm committed, I'm passionate, and I'm doing the thing. I'm building something with or without you. When you share that kind of passion, people are drawn to you. Okay. Even if your results are not massive yet, the way you carry yourself tells people whether they can follow you or not. And what I mean by that is it tells people whether they join you or not. Maybe they see you posting about it, they're going to go join this person over there because they seem more committed. Okay. Would you follow you? Would you join you? And be so real about that. Be so real about that. You know what your actual day looks like. You know the level of commitment. Are you giving 25% when you say you're working your business? Or are you giving 100% when you sit down to work your business? Are you doing everything that you can? Or are you just checking off the list of, I did my duties today. That was it. All right, next, right? Would you say yes to you, knowing your actual business habits? If the answer is sometimes, I would tighten that up. Okay, I would tighten that up. And that leads to tenacity. Results do not belong to only the fastest. Okay, they belong to the people that are most committed. Tenacity. This business rewards grit. Okay, grit. Not perfection, not popularity, not even experience, not even talent. Okay, skill sets. It's going to reward the person who gets up that one more time when they feel like quitting, that person that sends that one more message, that person that just tightens their schedule a little bit more, that person that posts that one more time, that person that does that next event, that person that just keeps going even when it's hard. Tenacity is following up when they've ghosted you twice. Okay, it's not being pushy. It's following up because lives are busy. Tenacity is hosting the event even when nobody responds, right? But you have a couple brand partners come. And if they come, you host it and you talk about what's working. You lead it as a reason to train your brand partners, right? Tenacity is recommitting even when life gets messy, or maybe you've dropped the ball, or maybe you haven't been as consistent. You recommit. That's tenacity and grit. This is not a race to rank up the fastest. This is a journey that you're being refined throughout. You're being refined as a leader, okay? You don't need to be the loudest one in the room. You just have to be the most rooted, solid, stable. Do you appear like that, not only to your audience, but to your team, right? So here's the challenge I want to leave with you today. Some of you may have like, oh man, I really resonated this. Some of you that this might have gone over your head, and that's okay. Some of you are like, oh, okay, Tara's talking to me. Okay, but here's the deal. Here's the challenge. I'm going to leave this with you. I want you to own it. I want you to own all of it. This is your business. I want you to win. I want you to succeed. But this is something you have to want. It's your time. It's your messaging. It's your energy. It's your belief. It's your income. It's something that can change your family. And trust me, this changes families. If you're tired of being stressed, if you're tired of not having time, if you're tired of wondering where the next money is going to come from to pay for this bill, if you're tired of living your life on somebody else's terms, if you're tired of feeling lonely, if you need community, if you want to serve people, if you want a greater mission, then you got to go get it. You got to go do it. Do the things. You're not trying just to do something. You're building something. You're not just trying, you're doing, you're creating. But you got to do it. You've got to actually lean in and commit. So I want you to decide today that you're no longer in just this, hustle, checklist kind of mode. No, no, no. You're in strategy mode. You're in vision mode. You're in ownership mode, friends. You're doing this because when you do, your results are going to catch up to your mindset. If you have the right mindset and you're continuing to do all the things, but in the right mindset, not just to get it done, but doing it well and owning it, your results are going to catch up. So I want you to go lead. I want you to go build. I want you to go own it and decide, are you dabbling in this? And if you are, that's okay. That's okay. If you want to dabble in this and maybe make $50 and then maybe $200 one month and then maybe $25 the next month, totally fine. But if you would like 500 consistent, 1,000 consistent, 2,000 consistent, and possibly growing every single month to where you can change your financial future, then guys, you've got to do it with time, with trust, and tenacity. You got this.